Now Peter, we're going for a bit of a drive. What are we sitting in?
We're sitting in a Ford Falcon XY Tribute GT. I could never afford a real one, so I thought I would make one. I think I've done it at the right time. The stuff's a lot dearer now to purchase. Yeah, I bought an old ZH Fairlane with a 351 in it. Had a 9-inch diff, and I swapped that one for a drum brake rear end, as in a 9-inch, and top loaded gearbox. It's got all the running gear of a GT, except it's not a D-block motor, but I've put the markings on there, which I can show you later.
Yeah, righto.
I like to do this as close as I can, so that people can't pick it apart from the VIN number.
Yep. And the interior in here, Pete, how close is that to original GT?
It's basically spot on, exactly what they had, including the padding up here on the door pillars. Yep. Yeah, you know, I went into it reasonably hard on the different things that they had on them. Metal shaper, it's not the plastic one.
Yep.
There's different bits and pieces you can buy that you either do it the real McCoy or you know, I guess it depends on your budget at the time, but it's all good.
It's certainly a clean car, and one that you get around and drive around quite a bit.
Yes, yeah, we go away with the local car club here. We go away each year.
Alright Pete, so we've had a bit of a drive in the GT, or the GT mock-up. Let's have a look at the outside of it.
Okay, righto, well, the teardrop mirrors.
Yep.
That's what the GTs came out with, the striping.
Yep.
On them, the black under the sill, the 5-slot wheels.
Oh yeah. So this is all was
these ones,
as the GTs came out?
Yeah, these ones are an inch wider. These are 7s instead of 6s.
Yep.
But that was just a personal preference.
And the famous little Subaru there.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the story with that? Was it just a logo, or is there something more behind it?
Just Australia.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So why were the GTs so special, Peter?
I think it all come about because of Bathurst and everyone just took a fancy to them all. Like it started with the XR.
Yep.
And as time's gone by, like a lot of people will be crying that they got rid of what they had in years gone by, and yeah, I wished we had
kept a few.
Yeah.
Now, Pete, in their day though, is it true they were the fastest 4-door sedan in the world?
Correct.
That is correct?
Yes, that is correct. Yeah, it was the fastest. It clocked up the fastest speed, and they've got it going up the Hume Highway.
Yeah.
At I think it was 140 something
miles per hour.
Yeah, something like that, I think it was. Yeah.
So an Australian-made car in the early 70s,
yes,
was in fact the fastest 4-door car in the world.
Apparently so, yes.
Yep.
Yep.
And this is a mock-up of that car. It's not an original GT, but very close to.
They had GTs, they had phase 1s, phase 2s and phase 3s.
Yep.
And yeah, this was just the I only copied off the basic GT.
Yep.
Not the phase 3.
Yep.
The phase 2 were in the XWs. And,
now Pete, your family has got a bit of a history with Fords, haven't you?
Yes, yeah, no, we have, yeah. We've
do you want to share that with us?
yeah, well, we're the oldest Ford dealer in Australia.
Yep.
Still run by the same family, as in dealer principal.
All right. We'll just walk around, just show us a few more things, Pete, or do you want to show us under the bonnet? What do you want to show us?
No, we'll just...
Yep.
Well, we'll go under the bonnet first. We'll just walk around.
Yep.
Just, in the GTs, they had the bigger radiator.
Yep.
They had the cracker starter motor.
Okay.
So with the solenoid up on the panel there,
yeah,
the battery running in line with the driver.
Yep.
They had a bigger radiator grill at the front here, the cutout on the radiator support. Dual horns was on them. This little relay in here, they had a 3-pronged relay. Most of them have got 4 prongs, the relays today, and that's a 3-pronged relay because the casing was the earth, so you only needed 3 prongs.
Yep.
So I've got power steering on this one. I put it on because I had a crook shoulder.
Yep. Motor wise, with the GTs, what did they do, or what was different about them?
They had a bigger carburettor.
Yep.
Yeah, quite a few different little features on them. The motors, they were a D block. This is only a Mocha D block, as you can.
Yep. So that's the little the raise in the D. Yes.
Yep. The GTs all had that, and their engine numbers were all JG33s.
Yep.
This isn't.
Yeah. No, but it's a lot of effort gone to replicate it. That's for sure.
Well, I put electronic ignition on it only because you set and forget. You don't have to worry about adjusting points and what have you. So and they had bonnet supports running up and down this way.
So that wouldn't have been in the vehicle that you purchased? No, you started with?
No, it was just an ordinary bonnet, which just got just to try and do things to bring it up to, so that people couldn't sort of
can't pick it.
Try and make it harder, so that the first question you always get asked is it a genuine?
Yes.
And I always say no, I couldn't afford a genuine.
Were they a big selling car, the GTs, when they came out?
Well, they had their market, but they were a very expensive car.
All right. So on the back here, what's GT? What makes
Grand
it?
Tourer.
Yep.
That's what they were. That's what they brought them out as. They called it Grand Tourer because of the ride and the suspension and everything like that. That's what the GT stands for.
Righto. But in terms of
the HO stands for handling options.
Oh, okay. So Grand Touring with the handling options kit is effectively the GT. Yep.
And then in the boot, they had a Bathurst tank, which is that, and
is that bigger than a normal tank?
Yeah, the normal tank. That was an option in the GTs, but they were in the runners on Bathurst.
Yeah.
And they hold about 176 litres.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So and the spare wheel. That's how you can tell the bigger tank. The spare wheel
has to go in the boot
like that. Yeah.
Yep. And here we go. I just noticed the sticker there, Pete. Arnold and Greenwood Proprietary Limited, Ford dealers, Kerrang, Kahuna and Barham.
Yep.
Is that a period one? The sticker.
Yep, for that era. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Well, it's a beautiful car, Pete, and thanks for sharing it with us.
Oh, that's a pleasure.
I hope you have a lot of fun with it in the future.
Yeah, well, we will. Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Nah, good on you.
Good on.